this is Fred King, CEO of Silkin Management Group. I'm here on video number 2. We're discussing and dealing with the coronavirus situation that has totally upended the United States. And we're going to be dealing with the solutions to that, and what we're going to be dealing with is today these 3 things. So, number 1, watch video number 1. If you haven't watched it, please do. It is very important. It has key things that you need to know. Now, having said that, we went over you during that video, which was very important because it starts with you. We went over your practice, what to do now during this situation, and was very key. Number 3, I discussed the fiscal situation that we're going to be dealing with, and I would talk about it as soon as I got more information, and now we do have more information, so I want to share that with you. And the last thing we want to talk about is solutions to this and what you can do about it and how we can help. All right, I'm going to now read from this, but before I start, a little disclaimer: I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving you legal advice. What I'm doing is giving you information that's directly from the bill. You should go to the bill yourself and get a good read on this thing, all right? All right. So this is taken from Take Responsibility for Families and Workers Act. It says in here, their job is provide a simple application process for borrowers. That's important. What is it? Nobody knows yet. But it's got to be simple. Establish clear and easy to understand underwriting standards for such loans. And we'll get into that in a second. 0 interest loans. Loans made by or guaranteed by the Secretary of the Treasury under this section shall be 0 interest loans. If the small business receiving such loan does not involuntarily terminate any employee of the small business during the COVID-19 emergency, that's forgiven. That's major. That's huge. Now, in general, you get an advance in cash to such applicant. Immediately they give it to you. You've got from January 1, 2020 and ending January 31st, 2020 to show the revenue that you're making during this time period. Now, the procedures. The Secretary shall have 1 week from the receipt of a request for an advance to conduct a risk assessment. Now, understand, a risk assessment is going to be short. You got 1 week to determine whether to approve or deny. And then the money gets directly deposited into your account. And they've got 4 weeks to deposit the entirety of it, all right? Forgiveness of those. After 1 year, if you have full-time employees, this is under Section E, the same amount as you did when you started, they're going to forgive the loan. Now, a debt collector can't be bugging you if you've got debts right now. They have to do it in writing. They could call, but it's primarily a debt collector may only communicate in writing in connection with the collection of any debt. So that gives you that. Now, I want to give you a real quick overview as we're talking. That was directly from the bill itself. The bill sets up a structure, this is for me, for effective small businesses to access grants. You don't pay it back, as well as loans. And adds a major new forgivable loan program for payroll and rent, mortgage, and utilities. There's also funding allocated to have the SBA make 6 months of payments on existing SBA loans. Now, again, devil is in the details. More solutions? Simple. Get a hold of your CPA. They're right in the middle of it right now with the tax season, but that's been expanded till July 15th. So you got to contact them. They may not even know this, but most of them probably will. I sent it to my accountant. Talk to your financial planner. Talk to your association. What are they doing? Talk to your consultant. Get some information. That's key. We're having a consultant meeting tonight to go over this. watch the first video. Please do the actions that I've indicated that are important and vital. And the next talk on this will be on furloughs, unemployment, some strategy type things. I'm also doing a webinar. A company's asked me to do a webinar. I'm going to do a webinar with them on this particular act. So we're here for you. All right, this is about you. It's about me. It's about all of us. Be safe, and I'll see you at video 3.